Good evening and welcome. My name is John Capucci and I'm the president of Assumption University here in Windsor. I would like to begin by respectfully acknowledging that we are gathered here at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church on the traditional lands of the Three Fires Confederacy, comprised of the Odawa, the Ojibwa, and the Potawatomi. Tracing our origins to 1857, Assumption University is one of the most historic Roman Catholic institutes of higher learning in Canada, and we are now federated with the University of Windsor. Informed by the Basilian tradition, we seek to empower individuals to cultivate goodness in themselves and others, embody discipline in their paths towards excellence, and recognize the importance of constantly pursuing knowledge throughout their lives. We are grateful to Father Gilbert Simard and his team at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church for welcoming us this evening. This evening, we are here to present one of Assumption's highest and oldest distinctions, the Christian Culture Series Gold Medal. This prestigious award was established in 1941 by Father Stan Murphy and Father W. Winnen to recognize lay Christians for their efforts in contributing to Christian ideals in modern society. The award has been presented to several prominent individuals, including Singret Unset, Jacques Manhattan, Dorothy Day, Marshall McLuhan, Martin Sheen, Michael Jean, and Graydon Nicholas. It is my privilege to welcome Assumption University's board member, Mrs. Marie Campagna, to introduce our 2024-25 Christian Culture Series Gold Medalist.
Thank you, John. So it's my pleasure to introduce my friend, Anita. Mrs. Anita Imperioli is the founder and president of In Honor of the Ones We Love, named in honor of her son, Michael, who passed away at the age of 1 from a rare cancer. In Honor has grown into a prominent charitable organization dedicated to supporting cancer care and other life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. It has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars to aid individuals, hospitals, and community health agencies. To date, Mrs. Imperioli has led over 60 projects, including providing essential items like chemotherapy, ports, and comfort carts, as well as establishing amenities such as playrooms, blanket warmers, and a residential home for cancer patients. Her initiatives also include upgrading McDonald House and developing programs like scholarships, bereavement kits, and a cystic fibrosis program. She has also launched the AmeriCafe, something that was very near and dear to me, the Gift of Health, mental health program, a breakfast program, and critical care defibrillators. Notably, she introduced the Kids Beating Cancer therapeutic martial arts program, marking a first for the region. Mrs. Imperioli has been actively involved with organizations like the Red Cross and Hospice, and has served on the board of directors for the Ronald McDonald House. Her extensive engagements include work with Hotel du Grace Hospital, Windsor Regional Hospital, the Cancer Society, Hospice of Windsor, and the Pulmonary Hypertension Society, among others. Clearly, she's touched everyone in this community. Her dedication is driven by a selfless commitment to supporting the less fortunate. Mrs. Imperioli has received numerous awards, including Italian of the Year, the Ontario Medical Association Award, the Herb Gray Award, and the Philanthropy Award from the Canadian Italian Business and Professional Association. Her ongoing goal is to continue making a positive impact and giving back to the community. President Capucci, it is my pleasure to present to you my very dear friend, Mrs. Anita Imperioli, and ask that she be awarded the 2024-25 Christian Culture Series Gold Medal.
For selflessly caring for those in their most desperate hour, by practicing the corporal acts of mercy, and for working tirelessly to serve the Windsor-Essex community by offering quality therapeutic, educational, and nutritional programs to the Windsor-Essex community. I call upon Mrs. Anita Imperioli.
In the name of Assumption University, and by the powers authorized me as President and Vice Chancellor, I confer upon you, Mrs. Anita Imperioli, the 2024-25 Christian Culture Series Gold Medal, with all the rights, honors, and privileges therein. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I now invite Mrs. Imperioli to offer a few words.
Thank you. So many thank yous. But first I'd like to say, this just doesn't belong to me. This belongs to all of us in this room. You've supported me, you've backed me up, and we've done it together. Thank you. A round of applause for you. Nothing is easy out there. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Michael. The loss of him is what got me to realize what we really needed to do and come together. And to unite together to make sure that we had what we needed in this community for our families and our loved ones going through some terrible journeys. Not only did I start off with cancer, but along the way there were so many others, things that we need to deal with. Children were just horrendous what I learned out there. So I thought to myself, how do we make it better? What do we do? Not easy. When I decided to come together with this, Sergio and I must have had hundreds and hundreds of talks about how we're going to do this. How we're going to accomplish it. What can we do? How can we do it? So we started off, of course, my friend, dear Teresa, where are you? You're here somewhere. Teresa, we got together and we kind of started doing a banquet, if that's what you want to put it. We did a little banquet at the Chicharro Club and it raised $50,000. It was so exciting for us. So what we did was we went to the cancer center and we thought, what can we do? Remembering what our loved ones went through trying to get blood work done and results was unbelievable. So we decided to start off with a blood lab. Wasn't easy. We never could come up with the money that we needed. We knocked on doors. We made phone calls over and over again. And guess what? We got our blood lab. Now what's the next things we gotta do? And we've never stopped. We got brachytherapy tables for our patients so they don't have to go out of town. Believe me, there's nothing worse than a family member or a loved one that's sick. And we have to pick up and we have to go out of town. Especially when you got other family members and children that you have to take care of. I don't think I saw Tina for a whole year if it wasn't for my mother and my father who would have backed us up, who would have helped us. And financially, I can't even tell you what it does to you financially. Sergio and I had to start all over again with bills at the door. And when I say thank you, Canada, when you leave the hospital, you don't have a bill. When you leave the hospital on the other side, our US partners, you have a bill coming home with you. So I leave you with, we are very fortunate in this community. We have some amazing people who work in our hospitals, who take care of us, and who guide us in what we need to give back into this community. And I am so fortunate that the people in this room that I have in this room that I can always count on. I look around here and there's a lot of you who have gone through with what I'm talking about, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to thank my husband who stood by me around the clock. I remember having meetings at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and Serge would go home and take care of the kids. Things are not, you don't go where you need to go if you don't have the backup or you don't have the partnership. So thank you for everything. And honor has gone a long way because of you. Thank you, Teresa, for staying by my side constantly. I made her do things she probably never wanted to do, but she did. She never said no. And all of the people who keep donating over and over again to the cause, thank you. Thank you to the girls, Tina, Laura, Angelina, Lesia, my grandchildren, who are taking over. And they're doing a fantastic job. I want to thank Maria Campagna. I've worked with Maria. Maria's amazing. We've done some amazing projects together. And I tell you, what a fantastic lady. Too bad she retired, though, from the hospital. I'm sure you're enjoying it, but she's amazing. Thank you to Dr. John Capucci for this great honor. I am humbled. I honestly, I'm not good at getting awards. I'm really not. It's not my thing. But I want to thank my board. I have a few people here tonight from my board, my volunteers. Mike, I see Mike Nacarado here. I see a few other people here from the board. Thank you so much for all you do and for putting up with me, because I'm not easy to put up with. I'm not easy. I got a one-track mind, and that one-track mind is we got to get done what we got to get done. We got to give back into our community and get things that we need. There's no point in going out there and raising these funds. They got to go where our patients are going to use them. I don't want to paint the walls. I don't want to change your carpet. I'm not interested in that. Don't come to me for that. Come to me if we've got some medical equipment or something that we can provide for our loved ones. There's so many people in this room that I want to just look at you and just hug you and thank you for everything that you do. And I just got to pick up the phone and I got to say, please, can you help me? And that's all I need to say. Thank you to each and every single one of you who made the time to be here tonight too. Thank you.
Before I offer closing remarks, and there's a reception as well after, but I'll get to that. I want to say two things. One, I think everyone in this room has been touched by and honor the ones we love. And that goes for me as well, too. When my grandfather was in palliative care, there was a green blanket at his bedside. I had no idea what that green blanket meant, and then I found out it was from in honor of the ones we love. And I made it a point to learn about this organization and found out that they truly exemplify what it means to be Christian in this world. So thank you, Anita. And on a little bit more upbeat note, Anita's quite correct. She didn't think she was worthy for this award. And I remember having to convince her. And what I did was I took her on a ride on a golf cart. And she laughs at this because I'm not the best golf cart driver. And I think at the end of the conversation, she says, if we just stop driving, I'll accept the award and we'll put the story to bed. So it worked in the end. But that was at one of the fundraisers for and honor the ones we love this past year. So thank you very much. Again, on behalf of Assumption University, I want to congratulate Mrs. Anita Imperioli, and I want to congratulate the entire family. This is not just one person. It started with one person, but I can see that it's gone to the family and to friends that are gathered here today. So thank you for all that you've done for our community. And again, congratulations, Anita, on receiving the Christian Culture Series Gold Medal, a medal that goes back well over 80 years, and something you deserve. I also like to thank our board member, Mrs. Marie Campagna, for her excellent introduction of this year's honoree, and I appreciate the work of the Assumption University staff who are scattered here this evening, working behind the scenes. I also like to thank our colleagues from Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church for welcoming us, and do stay tuned to Assumption University because we will be announcing the 2025-26 recipient shortly. And this evening, in honor of Mrs. Anita Imperioli's award, we have a reception with desserts provided by Collini's, and I encourage everyone to stay. It is in the back hall, and again, everyone is welcome. So thank you, everyone. I ask if the Imperioli family could stay back and we can take a picture on the altar. But once again, congratulations to Anita and to the entire family.